Welcome to We Can Bake.
This is a feature episode and we will be making our special kung fu cookie.
The ingredients needed are natural cocoa, not Dutch processed, sugar, butter, eggs, vanilla extract, and cream of tartar.
We also need baking soda, salt, chocolate chip, white chocolate chip,
and flour.
First we add 1 stick of butter.
Then we add 3/4 cup of sugar.
Then we add an egg.
Then we add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract.
As for the dry ingredients, first we add 1 1/6 cup plus 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour.
Alright, then we add 1/2 teaspoon of cream of tartar. Then we add 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda.
We add 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now we add the dry ingredients. Then we add the vanilla dough into the plastic wrap. Now we wrap up the vanilla dough.
Then we refrigerate it for 2 hours. For the chocolate portion of the recipe, we'll be following the same steps as we did with the vanilla dough, except we will be replacing cream of tartar with natural cocoa. Once the doughs are hard or firm enough to shape, we take them out of the refrigerator.
Now we're going to roll out each dough into a log shape.
Then we're going to make a long indentation, making it look somewhat like an apostrophe. Now we're going to mold the chocolate and vanilla doughs together, making our interlocked yin and yang symbol.
Now we're going to roll up our dough and refrigerate for about 3 hours. Now the dough is ready to be cut and put into the oven.
Preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Now we're going to cut the dough into 1/4 inch circles. Now we're going to set the cookies at least 1 inch apart on the pan to accommodate for the spreading in the oven.
Now I will be adding chocolate chips to the vanilla side of the dough.
And I'll be adding white chocolate chips to the chocolate side of the dough.
So now we're going to set the cookies into the oven. And set the timer for 8 minutes. Now that the cookies are done, we take them out of the oven. And set them on the cooling rack.
Now it's time to eat.
Good.
That's a very good one.
I sense cookies.
Where am I? Eric, are you okay?
Barely.
Tell us your secret ingredient.
I don't know.
Tell us the secret ingredient.
There is no secret ingredient.
You liar! If you won't tell us the secret ingredient, we'll figure it out ourselves.
To find the secret ingredient, I think the best way to approach this is to break down the chemical composition of a few important ingredients in the recipe.
You right.
Let's start with butter. Butter works together with sugar, eggs, and flour to give flavor and texture. By binding to nonpolar ends of molecules, butter coats and weakens the gluten bonds within the structure and lessening the crummy texture. Butter also increases the moistness of the baked product due to the high fat content. This happens because fats don't evaporate or become absorbed with heat like water does. This makes it feel like the cookie is melting in your mouth.
I don't think that sounds like the secret ingredient. Maybe eggs. Eggs are added for the cookies to improve structure, stability, and the moisture. Eggs are about 75% moisture, 12% protein, 10% fat, and about 2% sugar. Boiling or frying your eggs has the same effect as the baking process does, making the egg become firm. Eggs help trap and hold air, giving the finished product lightness and fluffiness. The proteins in the yolk and the white of the egg form an elastic, flexible film that encases air bubbles, allowing them to act as leave-ins.
I'm not so sure about eggs. It just doesn't seem secret enough. Baking soda, also known as sodium bicarbonate, is a leavening agent. A leavening agent is basically an ingredient that initiates a chemical reaction and makes the dough rise when in the oven. Baking soda produces bubbles of carbon dioxide that expand when the dough is exposed to the heat from the oven. To produce these bubbles, baking soda first needs to react with the moisture and an acidic component.
I don't think that's what we're looking for.
But
what's the secret ingredient?
Maybe we should try out lemon juice. It has the necessary acidity needed to react with our leavening agents like baking soda. You know, these are good, but I just feel like they're missing something.
I don't understand. We tried lemon juice.
Ha! We escaped!
But how though?
It doesn't matter. We still found out the secret ingredient. Lemon juice.
You're wrong. It's cream of tartar.
What?
Cream of tartar, also known as potassium bitrate, is an acid that comes out as a result of the fermentation of grapes when making wine. When used with baking soda, cream of tartar acts as a leavening agent, which means it makes the dough rise when in the oven.
Baking soda reacts with the acidity of the cream of tartar and the moisture of other wet ingredients. It releases carbon dioxide, which forms bubbles within the dough, making it expand.
So you're telling us we baked all those cookies for nothing?
For something to be special, you just have to believe it's special.
Oh, well, we have all these extra cookies. You just want to help us destroy them?
Sure.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening. But they fought with X.
Thanks for watching this feature episode
Of
We
Chem.
bake.
Hello and welcome to We Can Bake.
This is a feature episode. For our chocolate dough, we add 1 stick of butter.
Restart.
Now for our chocolate dough, we add 1 stick of butter. Now for our chocolate dough, we add 1 stick of butter.
And refrigerate it for 2 hours.
For our version of the cookies, we'll be using non-net cocoa processed.
What is that?
Boy.
Tell us the secret ingredient.
I don't know.
Tell us the secret ingredient.
There is no secret ingredient.
You liar! If you won't tell us the secret ingredient, we'll figure it out ourselves.